It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Bears and the Panthers, next on EA Sports.
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams.
Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. Off we go from Soldier Field. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
When you take a quick look at the box score, you'd think, okay, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. They clearly won the game, but it wasn't the case. And what that tells me is they're just not getting enough contribution from the entire team. He had a really nice day. Some things that he still needs to clean up, but can they get better balance on the offensive side of the ball? And then, frankly, they need to make more plays on defense and get more contribution out of the special teams. This can't just be a team that puts all the pressure on the quarterback position and says, hey, go out every week and just win us the game by yourself.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. On the ground, here comes Patterson. And he's going to have a Bears first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Yeah! And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's going to keep it himself. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down. He's got that first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That'll be complete to Dobbins. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
They go play action with Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. And he goes out of bounds at the 3. And from there, it's going to be 1st and goal. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. First and goal. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Mike Dana shuts that one down. With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
From the gun, Richardson. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
That's to the rookie from LSU, Malik Neighbors.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that be a bit of a letdown.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On play action, Richardson. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Here's Spears. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Out of shotgun, Richardson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Panthers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Panthers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A run with Dobbins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. It was Joe Tryon-Shoyinka able to bring him down. On 3rd down, Mahomes. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit, really well timed, really nice job by both guys.
And he'll get forward for a couple. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Here's Dobbins. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
So often in these short yardage defensive situations, Mike, you just have to sell out and play the tendencies. In this case, they knew a run was coming. They stop it short for no gain. Brings up 4th down.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Bears will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Richardson. To the left side, he's got Ferguson.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Richardson to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down, Panthers.
Throwing is Richardson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Spears. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Still 3rd down.
So now, following the penalty, they're only going to need a yard. It is 3rd and 1. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Richardson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Here's Richardson. He'll crank, and he's into the end zone. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Carolina. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, here's 2nd and 9. Now, Mahomes. They set up the screen for Dobbins. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. Seems like they got a little lazy. They got locked in on maybe 1 or 2 of the offensive targets. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
2nd and a yard. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Bears. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Panthers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. A toss left side, caught by his running back.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A second down throw for Richardson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Throwing, Richardson. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw, it's Richardson. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Panthers have tied it at 17. So we've reached halftime here. It has been an entertaining first half. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the visiting Bucks who were able to come in and win one on the road. Bo Nix, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now Richardson. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Shaheed in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On the bootleg, it's Richardson. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On 2nd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. They run on the jet sweep. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. From the gun, Richard, but he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
The Bears offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. And now, after the quick change, following the interception and the return, we're going to try to pay it off with 6. It is first down and goal. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he's in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Chicago. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The ball carrier, Benjamin St. Just on the tackle. A gain of 16 yards. First down,
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shaheed in motion. Out of shotgun, Richardson. His pass taken in by Shaheed. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Here's Richardson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. A run up the middle, Spears. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Richardson. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
First down, Panthers.
Now Richardson. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Spears. A second effort, and he is in. Tajay Spears. Touchdown, Panthers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Dicker, good with the extra point. The Panthers will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Dortch now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. First down throw, Mahomes looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll give it to Dobbins. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. Whoa. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Panthers offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 11th grab of the game. And a 1st down. Throwing is Richardson. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That one incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Richardson going to look to throw. Here comes the screen to Spears. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll motion the tight end Smith. They'll stick to the ground. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll motion the tight end Smith. On 2nd down, Mahomes. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Man in motion is Brown. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing is Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bears. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Richardson. He runs with it. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Pass completed right side to Ferguson.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
That is Ferguson in motion. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, Richardson. He's got his man, right side. It's complete.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Bears offense ready to take over once again. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Play action here. Mahomes. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he will go all the way. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Here is 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Richardson. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. There's that man again. Another catch. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's 2nd down. Now Richardson. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still 1 stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
And he will get in. The 2-point conversion works, and we might be headed to overtime.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2, get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. We've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Dobbins. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's Dobbins into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Dortch now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now a 1st throw here in overtime. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now Richardson. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 47-yard.
Richardson. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Panthers.
Richardson to throw. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
On second down, Richardson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
And the Panthers first down.
Out of a shotgun, Richardson. This is caught at the 2. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.